bother you when things go wrong. If you're glum, just humming some, good luck will come along. Don't let it bother you if now and then you may stumble, never grumble, count from 1 to 10. A frown is a smile upside down, turn that frown upside down. Smile! Sing! La-di-la-di-la-di-la, sing, sing, sing. Oh, don't let it bother you if skies are gray. Learn to grin, take it on the chin. Everything will be okay, yes, my, yes, yes.
My dearest Homo sapiens, in the early 21st century, Mr. L. Ronald and his long-suffering wife, Cy Henty, formed the Electric Head, becoming slaves to the concept of humor. Tonight, they present to you an evening of completely unplanned, entirely improvised comedy. Literally nobody knows what might happen. So sit back, relax if you have laxed, and prepare to receive Improvised Head. Now, put your hands together for your host for the evening, the only person capable of maintaining control of a volatile situation, Debbie Atwell.
Hopefully you can all hear me on the internet. Welcome. I have my own applause because I can't hear you guys. I hope you're all applauding at home. Welcome to our very first Electric Head Improvised Head in your room. So we usually do this night at Watford Museum, but sadly we can't do it right now. So we're coming direct to your room. So we're going to be playing a lot of games. They will all be completely improvised. I will be asking, I've got lots of notes here. I'm the one controlling this madness, or trying to. But let's get the real stars of the show in. So we have the Electric Head, Al Ronald and Cy Henty. Put your hands together at home, please.
Hello. Oh, Cy made it. Cy actually made it to the internet. Cy, welcome to the internet.
Ooh, hang on.
Yeah, that's what we all wish. Debbie, excellent internet introduction.
Thank you. I'm very nervous.
Good. Well done.
I don't like being live on the internet. It's scary.
It is scary, right?
What's weird is that you're just playing to an echo chamber. There's no audience.
That's why I've got my applause in this little.
Yeah, could you give us some applause just so?
Yeah.
There we go. That feels better. Oh, I missed the applause. Not like we ever got any.
I can also.
Oh, okay.
You're really bad. You're going to get the booze.
So, you people at home, obviously this is the first time we've ever done this. I assume there are some people watching us right now.
There are.
Okay, good. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hello. I have a little thing that comes up that says your internet connection is unstable.
Great. That's a good start.
So
which leads me.
It would be good at least.
If it said I was unstable, it would make more sense, I think.
So hopefully people can see us and hear us reasonably clearly.
I believe they can.
Like we said, we might have some teething problems here. We don't know. Please bear with us. We'll do our best
an experiment
to make you laugh. And so for people who don't know what this is, we are the Electric Head, and we normally do scripted comedy, but a little while ago we started doing improvised comedy just to see what kind of madness came out when we didn't prepare. And so here we are today doing it on the internet for the whole world to see. Fools.
What a great idea, right?
These nights are always amazing. We do them at Watford Museum once a month. And one of the really awesome things about it, hopefully we've got some people watching from Watford here, and it's like a lovely little comedy community where we just get together for a couple hours and we just have a really good laugh. And things go wrong, some things go right, and it's tons of fun. So hopefully we can bring a little bit of that into your house now.
And if you've been to our show at Watford Museum, you know we'll do it in the big portrait room. You can see Si's tried to recreate the feel.
Yes. I'm in my own gallery room in my mansion.
So you won't find much. You won't find much in the way of social commentary or politics. Some might sneak in here and there, but we like to create a little bubble for a couple hours where you can just put the outside world, push it outside the bubble and just have a good laugh. And with that in mind, we always like to start our shows with what we like to call a cathartic primal scream, don't we, Si?
Do join in at home.
And so this is the point where we're going to hand over to you guys to start the show the way we always start the show, with a cathartic primal scream. So do feel free to join in.
Oh, don't let it bother you. If skies are gray, learn to grin, take it on the chin. Everything will be okay, yeah.
And just for good measure, here's an 80s one. Yeah!
Oh, don't let it bother you. If skies are gray, learn to grin, take it on the chin. Everything will be okay, yeah.
There you go. Primal screams, everyone.
I enjoyed that
Thank you
scream.
for sending these. We're going to continue to add to those primal screams. Assuming, I say that, assuming tonight goes reasonably well, then if we do another one, we can add to the primal screams and create a cacophony of scream streams.
So do send us your scream videos.
The Electric Head on Facebook, add us, and send us your screams. So we're about to start the show, but before we do, we have one more very special guest who always joins us at the museum, and it wouldn't feel right.
Guests.
We got two. So, ladies and gentlemen,
as you can see, sorry.
This has gone well already. Si, you're unstable. Ladies and gentlemen, these are, you may think Improvised Head that myself and Si are the most popular people at Improvised Head. And it's not us, it's not even Debbie, who you would think would be the most popular. It is. Si, you want to introduce our good friend?
I'm going to introduce our anthropomorphic aubergine. As you can see, I've dressed up, as I usually do for these, and the aubergine has also dressed up. He's got his little tie.
Oh, look at that. He's looking very
he's put on a hat.
Oh, I miss him.
Look, he's all smart. He's very dapper.
He
was really excited about today because he doesn't get out much.
This is his first time on the internet as well, I believe.
Yeah. Is he excited?
Yeah, he's extremely excited, as you can see.
Yeah, so I hope everyone at home is now swooning and thrilled to meet the aubergine. And who else you got there, Si?
Can I just say,
yes.
People genuinely take selfies with the aubergine at the interval, not these guys.
Nope.
Yeah, the aubergine is the star of the show, to be fair. And also, can I...
Go for it.
This is my little homunculus. And his name is Zosimos. He's a little man who lives. Yeah, he's been reading up a lot. He's been doing a lot of research in isolation.
Bless him.
Amazing.
Debbie, you want to move this along? You're going to take control of this situation, or Si will just carry on showing you things.
So we got another couple
created.
Of guests we're going to bring in. Then we're going to play some games. I have my bell ready.
The bell.
The bell. This is how I control these guys. It's like
your bell froze Si for a minute there. Did you see that?
That's weird. Right. Shall we get our guests in?
Let's do it.
Right. Give a warm welcome at home to our lovely guests. There are a couple of our favourites on the show. We have Molly Stapleton and Mark Lubienski-Steele.
Hello. Hey.
Hi there.
Welcome.
Hey, guys.
It's nice to have you both back.
Thank you for having me.
Although you didn't have to travel. That's nice.
That's true. That's true.
It's true.
Molly, you have a good amount of space there. Like you're ready to really.
She is ready. She's so ready.
Very ready. I like it.
Right. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Just
no.
I'm literally trapped in a box. I can't.
Right. Hi.
Mark, it looks
Right,
like
just-
you're in a volcano there.
Yeah, a 70s volcano. 70s shag
70s
volcano.
You're
Nice.
Bond
Right.
villain.
Knitted by my
So-
lovely mother, who I hope is watching.
Aw.
Hi, Mark's
Anyway,
mum, if
moving
you're
along.
there.
So
Moving
Mark's
along,
mother.
we're going to play some games. So these guys, they have an idea of what games we're going to play, but they have no idea the content of the games, which either I have come up with or I'm going to ask you lovely people for a lot of suggestions during the show.
Is that where
So,
we do
type-
this?
Yeah, type your suggestions in the comments.
Spooky fingers.
Spooky fingers.
References.
And I will be checking them and I will use some of your suggestions. So get your spooky fingers ready. But our first game we're going to play is called Questions. We always start with questions. Performers can only be questions. Al and Si, we're going to start with you guys. He's
goody.
ready. He's ready. When one of them screws up and says something that isn't a question or they hesitate too much, I will ding this bell. And one of you guys will jump in and carry on the scene. Okay.
Oh, this feels
So-
weird.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to disappear. I will still be on audio. See you in a minute. Right. So you're Alan's side to begin with. Your scene is you are at a theme park. Simple as that. You're at a theme park. Nothing but questions. Off you go.
Are you scared to go on the roller coaster?
Aren't we already on the roller coaster?
When did we get on?
Are you kidding?
Is it supposed to go this high?
Um.
Oh, come on. Where's the bell?
He's slow.
Did he just fall out?
Where did my friend go?
That was your friend?
Ah!
Molly, you jump in.
I couldn't answer it.
Sir, are you tall enough to ride?
I beg your pardon?
Are you tall enough to ride?
Isn't the thing coming up to just about here? Clearly I'm taller.
Are you sure you're not 3 kids in a trench coat?
Don't you think that's a bit offensive to ask a man?
Can you just take your trench coat off for me, sir?
What, right here in front of everyone?
Do you want to read the rules?
Those rules? I thought they were a poem.
Do you like my poem rules?
So it is a poem?
What isn't a poem?
Oh, wow, that's...
Hey, jump in.
Me? Oh.
Yeah.
Can somebody help me?
Where are you?
I think I've fallen off the roller coaster and I'm hanging underneath, aren't I?
Are you going to sue us?
No, I'm going to hell. No.
All right, so give me the story about this. How did he fall out of the roller coaster?
You put his seatbelt on wrong, right?
Are you sure it was me on my turn? I wasn't there.
Well, did.
What?
What seems to be going on here? Is there some trouble at this theme park?
Why? What have you heard?
What have you been up to?
Who's asking?
Have you been on the dodgems today, sir?
Would you like to go on the dodgems?
Would I?
Would you like to skip to the front of the line?
How did you know that I've always, throughout my entire police career, dreamed of skipping to the front of the dodgems?
Could you show me your police badge and then I'll send you straight through?
You want to see my police badge?
I think that was a question. You did go up at the end, but I don't know.
Yeah, all right. Si, you jump in with Mark.
Have you seen my lawyer? I think he's on the dodgems.
Don't you recognize me?
Are you my lawyer?
Should I take my clown wig off? Now, do you recognize me?
Hang on. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Isn't that what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, quite possibly.
Don't you remember?
Molly, you jump in with Mark.
Mister, why did you bump into my car?
Why didn't you get out of my way?
Why would you shout at me?
Why wouldn't I shout? Aren't the dodgems all about shouting?
Why can't I shout?
I don't know!
Al, you get him.
Are we
Something.
still going?
Yeah, you're still going. One more, come on.
Mum, did you see that man?
What have I told you about seeing men?
Not to.
Right.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
that's- Right, round. Hold on. Get my applause ready.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
that hits
right.
the dopamine spot right there.
Yeah.
That's what
Beautiful.
we need.
Beautiful. Right. Shall we do another game?
I don't know, should we just...
Shall we?
Just leave it.
Thanks, guys. That's it.
Well ahead.
Come on,
I mean-
let's maybe one more.
It's
Maybe
worked
one more.
quite well up till this point, so maybe.
Oh, wait, before we do a game, I need some suggestions from our lovely viewers. So there's quite a lag. Yeah, that's it. Quite a lag on our live stream. So I'm asking you for suggestions a couple of games before, and I will get them while they're playing some games. So what I need some suggestions for are an unlikely superhero. So not something, something ridiculous. Like, for instance, Molly's got a good one. I can feel it.
Oh, no, I was just voguing.
Al's got a good one.
Vogue Boy.
Vogue Boy. Just something ridiculous that,
Vogue
And
Boy's quite
also-
good, actually. I should have saved that.
yeah, you should have.
You
Also,
damn
a
fool.
crisis that some superheroes might be trying to deal with. Nothing serious. We want some nice escapism, something silly, like, I don't
I
know.
was dead.
What? You dead?
Madonna.
Wow. Okay.
Dark.
Sure. Or, all the post boxes have exploded. I don't know, something ridiculous.
That's how Madonna died.
Get typing
God.
them.
You'll
I actually
never
was
forget.
working.
You'll never forget where you were the day Madonna died in that postbox explosion.
It's
I was in the
true.
postbox.
Very true. It's very true. Right. So while you guys are typing them, let's play a game.
With the explosives.
We're going to play number of words. This game is called. You guys are going to act out a scene. This is for all of you. You can only speak in a set number of words, which I will assign to you. So, Sai, you get 3 words. Molly, you get 5.
Okay.
Mark, you get 2. Al, you get 1. Because I know you hate having just one word, so I like to make
Try
it
and
hard.
keep it clean.
Right. Yeah. So your scene is Molly and Sai. You are sailors, and you encounter Mark and Al, who are a couple of mysterious mermaids.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right. So keep to your number of words, and off you go.
See that, Dugong?
Avast me hearty, yo-ho.
Oh, sailors!
Welcome!
Oh, hello there.
Welcome!
You're very
Your
pretty.
pants, Dave.
My
You're
dolphin.
Dolphin!
My dolphin.
I love dolphins.
My dolphin.
Tie him to the mast.
But why?
He's gonna screw the mermaids.
Shell!
I'll tie him now.
Shell!
No, no thanks.
Shell!
That's my shell.
Mine!
Shell bra.
Bra!
No, Dave, don't jump in.
Dave!
Come in.
Welcome!
My dolphin.
I think.
Come!
Oh God!
Dave!
It's definitely hypnosis.
Dave!
Oh no, guess I'm captain.
Dave!
Sink down.
I'm coming, lovelies.
Die!
Ah!
Davy
So
Jones.
long,
Die!
Dave, my friend.
Die!
Bubbles. Oh, God.
Kiss me, please.
No!
Bad touch. Bad touch.
No!
Kiss dolphin.
Unacceptable!
Be gone.
Dave? Dave! Dave!
Why,
Dave!
I fancy mermaids.
Oh,
That's clear.
We haven't even left port.
Oh my.
that
Well
went.
done.
It
How was
went.
that?
It was
It did
tricky.
go.
It takes a bit of getting used to this, but we'll get there. I
Yeah.
find if you just shout Dave, it's fine.
Yeah.
It does seem that way.
Also, if you put your hands down here,
Just
no
shout
one can see
Dave. This is your
counting
advice.
Right. Shall we play another game? I've got loads of suggestions from our lovely audience.
Ooh.
Thanks, audience.
You mean
Thanks,
people are
everyone.
actually
Actually,
watching this?
People are watching. People are enjoying. I'm
I
not
am
The
gonna use,
emotionally
damn
blackmailed.
fools.
but I need some more suggestions from you guys now. So I need some emotions. So start typing some emotions. We'll
For the next
play a game for the next game. But for this game, we're going to now play what people suggested already. We're going to play superhero conference call. It's like our normal superhero game, but you're on a conference call.
But just slightly more depressing.
Slightly modified. That's right. Right, so all our performers are going to be superheroes, but unlikely ones. They're on a conference call, as I said. We're going to start. Who did I say we were going to start with? Start with Sai.
Get it over with.
Get it, yeah, get Sai over with. They're going to come in one at a time. So actually, if you guys all pop your videos off now, apart from Sai. That's it. Right. And Sai's frozen for me. Hopefully you'll unfreeze.
Yeah, see, I
can
know
hear
this
you.
technology. I've
Yeah,
got to read it.
Right. So when they come in one by one, the previous performer is going to assign them a superhero name, which reflects whatever weird powers they may or may not have. And you're all going to try and solve a crisis that's going on. Right. So we've had some audience suggestions. We got a good suggestion for who you are, Sai, from Dave Lee, the Hay Fever Warrior. You're the Hay Fever Warrior.
The Hay Fever Warrior. I can get behind that.
Yeah. And the crisis you're going to be trying to solve was a suggestion from our lovely museum curator, Sarah, is a unicorn stampede. So there's a unicorn stampede, Hay Fever Warrior. Off you go.
Oh God! I've spawned some kind of snotite. I think it's some kind of phlegm baby. Hey, maybe it could be my sidekick. Hi there. Hi there. Listen, I hear there's a unicorn stampede, and I wonder if you could help me out. Yes, I could, but I think you're going to need more members to join your virtual team. Well, I would, but
Hello?
hang on a minute.
Is this on?
Hello there.
It...
I'm just going to let you in. I'm hosting a meeting here.
Oh, that's what's happening. I see.
Yeah, this is the tiny phlegm boy. He's my sidekick.
Oh, he's
Hello.
new. He's new.
Yeah, so Captain Vibrato Face, maybe you can help us. There's a real problem with some unicorns on the stampede. Maybe that's what's making your face vibrate so much.
No, I don't think so. I think it just does this all the time. What's the problem?
Well, excuse me. Oh,
Gesundheit.
I've spawned another phlegm baby. I can't believe it. 2 sidekicks. Now listen. Yeah, what we got to do.
We have another one. Welcome. Good to have you here, Professor Luddite. It must have been hard for you with this technology.
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Professor.
Yes. Unmute your
Where's-
microphone.
We're here.
Can you
Professor
hear me?
Luddite.
It's not
you need
working,
to-
Sandra.
You
It's
need to
not working.
unmute the mic.
I can't hear a thing.
No, can
No.
you see us? Can you see us?
We're here. We can hear you fine.
No, it's just the snotty
We-
one and the one with the face that jumps about. I can't see him.
Listen, we
Hello?
need
Hi.
your help. Use your.
We need your anti-technology powers, Professor Luddite.
Oh, I can hear you now.
we
I
need your
can hear you.
steam-driven
I've got you on the... Hello.
Computer.
Can you hear me, computer?
Yes, Professor, there's no need to be that close.
We're on. We're on.
Oh.
Gesundheit.
Oh my God! More phlegm babies. To
Hello.
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Okay. Just 1 minute, guys. I want another call. Okay. Yeah.
That's a bit
Yeah.
rude, I think.
Oh,
We're
well,
we got a, what was it? A unicorn stampede?
if it isn't the tire
Sorry.
slasher.
Shh. I just need to arrange this. Okay. So it's a Mercedes Benz. Yeah. It's parked out front. I have to outsource now because I can't go outside.
What are you outsourcing?
My slashing.
So you're pretending
see.
to run some kind of Uber company and
It's
Getting
like an
lifts is-
anti-Uber.
I know,
Yeah,
what,
anti-Uber.
what on earth is an Uber?
It's where you go on the internet and you get a stranger to come pick you up in their car.
What's an
Yes.
internet? What's a
Well-
car? Is that some kind
come
of
on.
carriage?
You don't know what cars are?
it's a horseless carriage.
Oh, speaking of horses, I don't know if you've all looked out
It's
the
like a
window,
horseless
but
carriage.
there's a unicorn stampede out there.
Yes, I did notice this. They're mine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. They're all mine. They're mine. That's who I'm outsourcing to.
You're outsourcing tire
Having them-
slashing to the unicorns?
I've got it
Ah,
now,
so-
Sandra. I can hear them
Hang
fine.
on.
Just a minute.
So
I've
you're getting
just got to take
you're
care of
getting
me
the-
cat. Yeah. Yeah.
you're getting the unicorns to slash the tires with their horns.
Nice
Yeah,
cat.
Is this
with their
correct?
face
Nice
bones.
cat.
Yes.
Isn't
yes.
that technically
Ah.
poking tires?
No, they can't hear me
Not
anymore.
if they sort of.
So
slice
sort of
them
running
like
by
this.
and...
Yes. I
No.
mean, it's going to take long because.
No, they can't
Hey,
hear
but what
me.
about? Hang
Hello?
on. What about my pollen?
Are you
What about
drunk?
my
Stop.
pollen mobile? The tires got slashed on that. Was that you?
Okay, let me just find out. Jeremy.
I can't believe this.
Sorry, just 1 minute. This is Jeremy. Did you slash the pollen mobile?
Gesundheit.
How are you all? How are you
More
all on
babies.
the television?
This is a
yes,
computer, I
sorry.
keep telling you.
This is it's a virtual.
This is absolutely
We're
fascinating.
in
you know.
cyberspace.
It's not a very good program, Sandra. I don't know what they're talking about.
Amazing, isn't it?
Captain
Incredible.
Shaky Face or whatever
you can do
your
this.
name was.
Yes.
Look,
Mr.
I'm so
Vibrato
sorry.
Face?
I'm so sorry. My wires got crossed, and my unicorns have slashed your caravan tires, and I'm aware that you are currently living in your caravan.
Who told you?
What's a
Really?
caravan?
I mean, no, I'm not. It's a house on wheels.
Well,
Yeah,
What's
the wheels.
a wheel?
Similar to a
Just a
horse's
house now.
carriage.
What on earth is this wheel of which you speak?
No, come on, that's ridiculous. You should know what a wheel is. It's like the first thing that was ever invented.
Oh, a
How old
wheel.
are you?
A wheel, yes. I'm a bit
a
behind the
wheel.
times, you see. I'm a bit behind.
You're
Look, if
very
you want me
behind
to-
the times, Captain Luddite.
If you
Hello.
want me to call the unicorns off, I'll have to furlough.
Unicorns?
And
Oh, yes, I forgot.
Will there be enough pixie dust to feed them if you furlough them? How will they
Well-
afford their unicorn food?
well, see that's
I
my
know.
problem. I think we should just let them run wild.
What if we start a superhero scheme to give them 80% of their unicorn feed while they're on furlough?
That might.
Hey,
that might.
that's
just
a good.
work.
Maybe we could write a list of actions.
I'm going to have to turn you all off now. I've got a meeting with the Super League about something in a minute. Oh, Iceman is frozen. Hay fever boy.
No, it's the hay fever warrior. He's a warrior. He's
I
not a
didn't
boy.
know he'd upgraded.
Yeah, like
But somebody's frozen him. He's frozen. This is awful. He can't.
No, they are complete
no.
idiots. Yes.
Now he's
Yes, I know.
back now.
Yeah.
That was very strange.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I'm muted. They can't hear me. Yeah. No, complete fuckwits.
Oh, I see. I'll just
Yeah.
turn
We
my.
can hear you.
Hang on. No, that's.
Oh,
Can you see me? Hello.
I've got to go,
you
fellas.
keep going from
sorry.
down there
Oh,
to
you're
up
breaking
there.
up.
Where are you, Luddite man?
Oh, you're breaking up. Bye. Oh, fuck's sake.
Look, I think my stabilization video isn't working, so I got to go work on that. I think this 80% thing is good. Just work on it, and we'll just. I don't know. I got to go.
Hello. No, Sandra, it's not working. I can't hear them.
There's only one way I can fix this, and that's by using my orb. Well,
So,
Why does he get to be Luddite man?
To be fair, it really should have been you then.
I just based it on you trying to get you. I just based it entirely on trying to get you onto this show.
Yeah, you've got lots of research.
I need to stretch my neck out now.
I apologise, I made a mistake there. I thought I was mute and I was typing things, and I'm really sorry if everyone could hear me typing.
I couldn't hear anything.
Okay.
I couldn't believe how long it was going on.
Well, I needed you to solve the crisis.
All I could hear was this tip-tappity type sound in my ears.
Oh yeah, sure. So, right, let's play another game. Oh, before we play a game, I need another suggestion. I've got loads of suggestions of emotions. Thank you, everyone who's been typing them.
I hope everyone's enjoying the show, by the way. It's really weird.
I think they are. I hope they are. I mean, what else are they going to be doing right now?
I mean, we're going to do it anyway, so you know.
Yeah.
And then when it's done, we'll come over to your house and we'll make you watch it Clockwork Orange style. So you either watch it now or you watch it later. It's up to you.
It's your choice.
Exactly.
For what it's worth.
I need a couple more suggestions. We're going to be playing a game in a minute, and I need a film title. So not a real film, something made up, maybe like a B movie, something silly. What have we had before? Like something about Attack of the Penguins.
Yeah, mushroom.
Something. Yeah, you get the idea. So give me a few of those. Right, we're going to play emotions now. So this is Molly and Al. So
I'm trying to figure out the blinds. Oh,
okay. Al, is your little light on? You're a bit
it's gone a bit dark, yeah.
Oh, the battery is going. Sad night. You're all right. We can see you. We can see you.
I'm okay. I've got this.
So, Si and Mark, you can pop off.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Right, Molly and Al.
yes.
Guys still there, looking creepy. What is that about?
Oh, I'm going.
you just froze really close. Luddite man, right? Right, Molly and Al, you're going to be acting out a scene. Random points. I'm going to ding the bell and give you an emotion or feel it. Yeah. And you're going to carry on using that, basically.
Yep.
So we've had loads of suggestions from the audience. So if you start off kind of neutral, yeah, look, he's ready to go. Okay, so your scene is you're on your second date, and Al, you're going to tell Molly that you've discovered her secret identity. I'll let you decide what that is. So off you go, fairly neutral, and then I'll jump with dings.
So, Jessica, I hope you don't mind coming bowling with me again. I wasn't sure what you wanted to do.
Yeah, bowling's great. I'm not really good at it. So, oh look, I don't even know how to bowl. I'm not a bowling superstar.
I don't know why, but for some reason I thought you might be quite good at bowling.
Why would you think that?
I just saw.
I've only got 3 fingers.
Well, there's that, and I just saw someone on the telly at the World Bowling Championships. She just looked a lot like you. I'm not saying it was you.
Paranoia.
Kind of sounds like you're saying it was me. Otherwise, why would you bring it up?
Well, I mean, I don't mean to be rude about it or anything. I'm not saying it. I mean, I thought it was you. I did pause it and I recorded it. And I looked at it really, I zoomed in on it and I looked really close and it definitely looked like, yeah, that sounds weird. Now, is that weird?
Yeah, I'm being recorded. Am I being recorded now? Is it the government?
Do you think we might be being... Why? What have you done something? Is it because you're a famous bowler? There's people following us because you're a famous bowler.
The lanes have what is
joy.
What was that?
Joy.
I'm so glad I finally told you. Is it you? Can it possibly be?
Okay, yeah, it's me. It's just to have it off my chest,
That's amazing. I thought you just...
Three-fingered Jess, the bowl master.
I can't believe it. It's so... I can't... Yeah. You've been my hero for years, and I didn't know it was you until I put it all together on the telly.
Wait, I'll show you my trick. You ready?
Oh, I want it.
Hangry. With an H. Hangry.
We should have gone for a meal before this.
That would have been a strike if I'd gotten cheesy chips.
Why didn't you want to go for cheese? You said that you wanted to eat after you bowled.
because you don't eat on a second date, especially not cheesy chips, because it's not attractive.
Well, we've got to eat something before we bowl, or else we'll bowl ourselves to death.
I
love
your free fingers.
And I,
though.
we're so in sync, you know.
Is it because of my bowling hand? Oh, I knew it. They could call us the six-fingered kids.
Existential dread.
Maybe that's not a good name, actually, now that I think it through.
That's our legacy, you know, in 1,000 years' time.
Let's not go with that name. No.
Some shitty name you thought of on a whim.
Yeah. Do people even like bowling anymore? There's no one else here.
I think it reminds us of, the way that we're just on a ball spinning aimlessly through the universe.
I mean, I guess you can pick up the ball and you can throw the ball and you can knock over all the pins, but what bloody good does it do, Jess?
What's the point?
Why do we roll it so nicely?
Why do we have to stand so far away from
Let's
the pins?
just chuck the ball. Yeah, let's go up and let's just...
Come on.
Nausea.
Oh,
it's slippy on here.
It's actually really slippy, yeah.
It's very oily. Oh, I think I'm going to chuck up.
Sorry, help me get back.
I can't get... I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
Surprise.
Oh my God.
I managed to fit all that sick in one tiny bowling ball hole. Can you believe that?
Derek, you've eaten cheesy chips before you came out.
Oh, Jessica, I've filled me bowling ball with cheesy chips. I'm stunned.
We were gonna.
Here.
What else is going to come out of me? More of my secrets will be... Oh no, not that. Look.
I don't want to... Look, that's a rental ball. When am I going to get our deposit back?
I'm sorry. It's your dog, Fluffington. I ate him.
Yeah.
Yes,
you did.
Yeah.
Proud of yourselves.
Wow. That's a good turn I didn't see coming. Beautiful.
The six-fingered kids.
Right, we're going to get on to film review now. We've had some amazing suggestions.
Oh, sorry,
really
Debbie. Sorry to interrupt you. I just want to point out that we are going to have a 5-minute interval at some point. So,
yeah, we didn't.
If you're thinking about getting a cup of tea or a drink, by all means do. But you could wait for the interval.
We have 3 games, and then we'll take a good 5 minutes, and we can all get a little drink. Good 5 minutes, yeah. I've also, you might be able to see if you're on Facebook. I've put a little note. This night is completely free, but we had a couple of people when the Electric Head did a different kind of comedy who were asking how they could donate just to help us towards, because mainly I spend a lot of time putting this together, but all our performers put a lot of work in. So it is completely free, but if you want to give us a couple quid, we wouldn't say no. So we've set up is it Coffee? How do you pronounce it?
I think. I don't know. Yeah.
We've set up a link, but it's a hard time for everyone. Don't feel you need to. Just watch and enjoy. But if you want to, then the link's on Facebook. I've made a sticky
Don't base your donations on that last sketch. That's all I'm going to say.
Right. That's out of the way.
That's out the way. We might see it again later, but it's...
Yeah, we might, but, Size, how's the aubergine doing? Is he all right? One sec.
We'll find out in a few minutes when he...
Going right.
She's up.
Okay, there were so many good suggestions here. This was hard to pick, but we're going to play film review. Mark, you're going to be a film critic. You're reviewing a film, and you're going to describe some scenes that were in this film, and then we'll watch the scenes from these guys acting them out. So maybe if you pop your camera off, Mark, when you, and then maybe do 3 scenes or so, whatever, see how it goes, see how funny they are,
Do anywhere between 3 and 57 scenes.
Yeah, see how you feel.
Somewhere in the middle.
So I had to pick one of these. There were so many good suggestions. It was really hard to pick. But the name of the film I've gone with is The Great Jam Mystery, by suggestion by Ned. Is it Sanders?
Yeah, that's my Ned. Well done, Ned.
That's Ned, yes. Okay, well, The Great
Thanks,
Jam
Ned.
Mystery he's come up with. There were so many good ones. That was really hard. There was Toasters from Outer Space, all sorts.
Next time.
Next time. I hate having to pick, but The Great Jam Mystery we're going with.
Si's vanished.
Si has decided, I don't like jam. I'm going. Right, we'll wait for Si to come back.
Let's just plow on.
Shall we? Oh no, we kind of need
There
him.
he is.
There he is. Right.
I hear you know.
All good, Si? All good?
There's a lot of bonging. There's a lot of kind of zinging and bonging going on. Yep. I'm here.
Singing and bonging. All
Is
right,
the
Si.
potato that you use as a router, is that overheating at the moment?
Right, while we've got Si, let's...
I'm going to eat it later. It's baking.
Right, so film review.
Great Jam Mystery. Okay. Back in the 1950s, there was a very small microcosm of films that came out called the Jam Mysteries. There were about 5 or 6. Welcome, I should say, to my film review show. I should have done that at the beginning, but I'm shit at intros. The Jam Mystery films, the Jam Mystery quadrilogy, as it came to be known, was a fabulous quadrilogy of films that centered around different jams and the mysteries therein. We will now take a look at the scene from the very first Jam Mystery film that centers around a jam maker trying to come up with the perfect jam, and he discovers a mystery ingredient that has somehow made its way into his cupboard. Let's take a look.
It's not the best jam I've ever made. Something seems to be missing. I wonder what's in the old jam ingredient cupboard. Oh, nothing, apparently. I thought something might happen then, but it didn't.
Hello.
Oh, I should have taken another look. Why, who are you?
Why, I am the Jam Alchemist.
The Jalchemist?
The Jalchemist, that I have come to visit you with some sacred ingredients for your jam, my friend.
Well, what have you got for me? Oh, I see. You're very spooky, Jalchemist. It's almost as though you talk in slow motion. But I will accept what you've given me.
Gold and plutonium.
Sorry, Alchemist, Jamchemist. I missed the introduction to that, but I did hear the words gold and plutonium. But I'm not sure. I'd need a scientist before I could put this in jam.
Gold and plutonium.
Oh, not gold and plutonium.
Oh, there's a scientist around here somewhere.
If we could just shut the cupboard. Just shut the cupboard.
Cupboard shut? Are you all right there?
Yeah, I've been following my beep machine that says when things are weird, and it led me right here.
To my jam.
More to the small man in your cupboard.
Oh, the Jalchemist. Well.
Yes.
There, you can hear him there in the cupboard.
Led you to me, did it, my pretty?
He's very loud. You can hear him through the wood.
Inside the cupboard.
Just lean against the cupboard.
I'm just going to... yes, let's lean against the cupboard. Now, he's given me this...
You didn't...
Yes, go on.
No, he's given you ingredients?
A golden plutonium.
Those aren't... Wait, let me just...
Wait! I hadn't finished it, and this gooseberry!
I think he accidentally gave me this instead of a gooseberry.
Okay, well, here's the gooseberry, and you give me the chemicals.
Okay, I'll do you a trade, shall I? There we go.
What a scene that was, wasn't it? Almost like it would go on forever if I didn't step in and say, what a scene that was. The Great Jam Mystery, the introduction of the Jamchemist, is one of the greatest feats of jam-related cinema. In this next scene, the scientist with her weird beepy thing analyzes the ingredients that she got, which she thought was a gooseberry, but which the jam chemist thought was a gooseberry, but turned out to be gold. It's very confusing. It gets explained later in the movie, but we won't get into that. In this scene, viewers, the scientist with her weird beepy thing analyzes it, takes the jam maker to her secret laboratory in the woods, leads him through the cave of stalagjams, which are stalactites made of jam, and into her secret underground laboratory where she introduces him to her interesting jam thing. Let's watch.
I've been stirring the jam the entire way through the woods. Do you think that's wise?
Yes, have you added sugar?
Sugar. Bugger. That's what I always forget.
It's okay. Just scrape some off the sugar stalactites and watch out for the jalactites. And
oh, the
I haven't thought of a good name for them yet.
They're very wobbly.
Yes, we're actually in the conserve caves right now.
Oh, it's very echoey.
Don't shout.
Oh.
Any loud sound could cause the whole thing to collapse.
A jam-a-lanch? Oh, sorry. Well, we could have found ourselves in a very sticky situation. Just a little jam joke.
No, I love jam humour, I do.
Yes. I've got lots of jam. I'm glad you like jam humour. There's probably going to be a lot for you with me.
Go on, give us another then.
How does Bob Dylan like a donut?
How?
With some jam on top. Just one of mine. No, I think I got that wrong. What's that? What? Oh my!
It is I, the living gooseberry.
Not this guy.
You have added.
Oh, he doesn't really finish his sentences, does he?
Well, this is part of it. He wants us to, lean
the
forward.
Sugar
there
the
he
jam,
goes.
have
He's
you
off
not? Oh, that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gooseberry.
That is because I am beaming through from another. Yes, my friends. I am beaming to you from the jam side.
Jeez, I think he's
beyond.
He's trying to beam to us from the jam side, but I don't think he's got a very secure connection to the jam side, do you?
No, I think if we just go through him and don't breathe him in.
Just don't look at him.
Yeah, just go on.
Just pass him by.
You cannot pass me by, you fools!
Oh, yes, we can.
Pay him no attention.
Yep, no, what was that?
This
way! We've reached your secret jam laboratory. And there's your assistant.
What a thrilling scene that was! Did you like how they avoided the, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention to that thing. The great gooseberry or something. And then they covered their eyes. I don't know. It was the 70s. There were lots of drugs in the jam, strangely enough. Anyway, in the final climactic scene of the great jam mystery, the jam chemist has transported the scientist and the jam maker to the realm of jam, an alternate dimension where jam is anthropomorphic and it eats conserves made of people. Like I said, lots of drugs. In this climactic scene, he has turned himself, get down. In this climactic scene, he has turned himself into a massive golem made of jam. And it's up to the scientist and the jam maker to thwart him before he kills the jam universe. Let's watch.
Well, welcome to the world of jam. All my life I've wanted to bring a scientist here to tell me what's going on with the world of jam. Here, as you can see...
Oh!
Swim
in the jam, my pretties!
It's a topsy-turvy universe, this one.
Let's try to get through to the other side.
Swim in the jam!
Let's get in the jam. Oh, it's a sticky jam, this one. I've got a
We will boil you down to your basic elements, and there you will become a living jam and swim throughout the cosmos.
I think we already have. What a wonderful way to live. Don't you agree, science?
Yes.
I'm just calling you
I suppose
Science.
No, that's my name. Yeah.
Meet
I haven't
my
I haven't
friend,
told you until now.
the giant jam monster man.
Hello. It's good to meet you.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Yes.
I am
Let me
the
just click on this.
giant jam monster man, and I am here to enlighten you all.
I think he wants to take over the world. I believe he
Come,
might...
flow with me.
I'm
No,
not
all I
flowing.
want is to scrape you.
Science.
To scrape you onto some toast.
I think he
Yes.
wants to take over
Yes.
the world, but I have a plan. Did you bring
Okay.
that jam jar full of wasps that I gave you?
Yes, I did.
It's time to unleash them.
But you need to take your anti-wasp magic mushroom.
Okay.
So just oh.
Oh, you fools. Those mushrooms were not anti-wasp mushrooms. They will turn you into the promised jam.
I feel myself morphing into a sort of jar shape. And my head...
Yeah, man, that's...
I have a
that's
screw
it.
top head.
Yeah, just jam with it, man. Just jam with it.
I'm delicious.
Oh, let's just get some of that.
I'm eating
Sweet man
myself.
jam.
Away.
Oh, the
Away.
delicious jam, man.
My only
Prepare
regret.
to be spread, my pretty.
My
Yes.
only regret is
Groovy.
eating myself.
I'm just gonna stay down here where I belong.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Oh,
Hi. Has everyone else gone insane?
that was beautiful.
You
Well
enjoy
done,
that?
everybody. Yeah,
Thank you.
that was great. Is there a sequel to that film?
No.
Was it not a
It
hit?
was intended to be a quadrilogy, but surprisingly, the funding ran out halfway through the first film.
wasn't it Space Jam?
That was
think-
the reboot.
I think the original
that
script
button?
was long enough for 5 films, but they had to cut it down.
I did.
Right, let's play another game. We've got 3 more to try and fit in before we have a break. Can we do it? Can we do it, do you think? Yes.
Yes, sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Good.
Okay,
I like
fine.
that you're all on the ball still. That's good. Right, we're going to play a game with Mark and Sai. Al and Molly, you can have a little break for a minute. We're going to play a game that is a big favorite of our audience called If You Know What I Mean. So you're going to be acting out a scene and you're going to add in as many innuendos related to the scene as you can. Yes, it shall be silly and ridiculous and smutty. So your scene is it's quite a simple one. You're actors, you're waiting to audition for a film.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Good luck.
You're pretty nervous. You know, the weird thing is that everybody looks the same. Everyone looks like us. We're all going up for the same role, you know.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, but I don't know. Maybe the director's just looking for a certain kind of man, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, yes,
Oh, man.
I think I'm getting your drift, but yeah, you know, I think we can both safely say that we could slip into the role easily, if you know what I mean.
Yes, yes. What did you think of the sides? I thought they were quite spicy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I thought they were. Yeah, I thought the flatbreads were puffed up nicely, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do. Would you like to go through some? Maybe we could warm up together, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I could feed you your lines, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and I could rub your ego, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Okay. Yeah, well, it's kind of hard to get your tongue around some of the words in the scripts, if you know what I mean.
Oh, it's hard, all right, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes, it's hard indeed. Oh,
Hey,
right.
everyone's kind of looking at us funny, if you know what I mean. Because I think I don't know. You know what? I think they're jealous, if you know what I mean, of our, you know what I mean, chemistry.
Oh, rapport, if you
Yeah.
know what I mean.
Of our,
Uh-huh.
you know, repartee, if you know what I mean.
Yes, yeah, there's a certain je ne sais quoi,
I don't know what that
or
is.
if you know what I mean.
I don't know what that is. If you know what I mean.
It's something kind of French, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Fred, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, from France.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
From France, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's from
Have you
France.
seen the director's
Yeah,
previous film? Did you see his previous work?
He gave me a backstage pass, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I thought it was. The last movie had quite a interesting existential take on our neo-political climate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, yeah, it was kind of out there, although in some ways it was in there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know, it was like deep in there, if you know what I
It
mean.
was
Like
deep in there.
there was society, and it was like woohoo, if you know what I mean.
I think he really got to the point, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think he really, he really like plucked it out of there, if you know what I mean.
And I like the thrust. I like the thrust of the director. You know, he kind of the thrust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
He kind of lubricates the gray matter.
The mind, yeah. You know, he sort of
the
like
mind, yeah.
Yeah,
the mind.
he just like takes your mind out and like slaps it around a little and like that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he gives it a good slapping around, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he like just takes it out and like takes it on a nice date, pays for it, takes you home. He doesn't kiss you because he's respectful, but then throws a rock at your window, that night and holds a boombox over his head that plays a song by Phil Collins, if you know what I mean.
I know exactly what he means. Was that a bell? If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
Good work.
The bell's quite hard to hear, I've realised.
Is it?
It kind of, I think because it's a loud noise, it cuts itself out, so we just keep going forever.
I wondered why everyone just ignores me.
But that was like watching a Beckett play anyway, so.
I don't know, someone did thrust quite a lot of times. I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm getting spookier as the light goes.
Good for you.
It happens to us all.
A couple of people have put stuff in the coffee already, so thank you for that. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys so much.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate that.
Fine.
That's amazing. Right. I think we're going to skip a game so we can have a break a bit earlier. But let's do one more game.
We're running a little bit over with all size Luddite powers. So.
That's what it is, yeah, basically.
Sorry.
Right. Okay. So after our interval, we're going to have something which, if you come to the show, you'll know very well, called the Oracle. We have a mystical Oracle who's going to answer all your questions. So have a little think. And if there's anything, what are you doing?
I'm trying to touch Sai because I haven't seen him in so long.
Aww, I don't think it's working.
Yeah, I don't know if the internet works like that.
I'm trying to figure out where I am in relation to.
Stop punching me! What are you doing?
The Debbie.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Pay attention. This is what it's like every month. Right, so have a think. If you have any burning questions, nothing too serious, but that you want to ask a mystical oracle, he may answer in a slightly strange way, but have a think, type them now or during the interval, and I'll have a look and I'll choose some. Right, so let's have one more game, and then we're going to have a break.
It looks like I'm puppeteering two of them.
Why is everyone doing this?
Oh, does it? You're on the bottom.
Right, this game is blind dates. Now, Molly, you're going to be a contestant on a dating show. Don't go just yet. The other performers are going to be hoping to be picked. So they're going to talk to you, but they're going to have some strange characteristics. So you're going to question them, see who you want to date. And at the end, you'll try and guess who they are. So Molly, if you take off your headphones and we will signal when we're ready for you to come back.
We normally give people the shell phones at this stage, but right. So where are we? Where are my suggestions? It's getting dark in here. It's getting harder and harder to see. Okay. So, Sai, you are
the guy from Twin Peaks who can only
Yes.
talk backwards. Got that?
Who talks backwards and moves backwards.
Yeah, the little weird guy who talks backwards. Yeah. You know the
That
one.
should be no trouble with my internet connection.
Yeah, okay. Al, you are a talking tree pretending to be human.
Okay.
Don't shake your head at me like that. Mark, you are
Yes.
an author and you're doing this thing, but you're also trying to multitask and finish your novel for a deadline.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got Weird Twin Peaks guy, a talking tree trying to pretend to be human, and an author trying to get his book finished. Right, let's signal for Molly. I've got a little flag. Let's hope she's looking. Everyone wave.
Molly.
Wave your hand.
Molly!
Hey.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Should we pop our videos off and only come on when she addresses us, or are we just all on?
Good
I don't know.
plan.
You can all stay on, and
Okay,
you can all
we'll
stay
stay
on. And Molly, you go ahead and ask some questions.
Okay, guys. So this is really nerve-wracking for me, obviously, because one of you is I'm gonna have to marry one of you contractually. So it's important for me that you're honest with you know who you are, so we can see, because I'm a Gemini, so I value honesty. Person number one. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Oh, cool. You sound distinguished.
Well, my
if you
throat's
were
a little bit dry. You don't have a glass of water, do you?
So we're on the internet. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
do, but I'm gonna pour it into my
Oh,
computer.
maybe I'll have a look in the ground.
Okay. I've got a question.
No, I mean in the tap. Carry on.
Okay. If you were to take me on a date, like a first date, where would it be?
Well, I have a very, how shall I put this? A network, an underground network, very well connected. So I'd
cool.
probably take you somewhere absolutely filthy and dirty.
Oh, cool! Like
Oh.
like a grungy like pop up in Soho. Yeah.
Oh
that
yes,
sounds
yes,
great.
that's yes, not the ground. Yes, a dirty club.
Yeah, like I can tell you're really down to earth, and I like that about you.
I'm very down
person-
to earth, but not too down to
Pers-
earth.
Okay, enough now. Person number two. Hello. Person number two. This is an audio medium. Okay, you're talking now. Hello. Same question. If you were to take me on a date, which I guess our first date will be our honeymoon because we have to contractually get married after this. Where would we go on honeymoon?
Orgy go to
Just say an orgy.
the stranger sex.
An orgy for many stranger sex?
Enjoy.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of a similar answer to the last guy, but you seem more into it.
Inside. No.
I can hear you doing stuff with your tongue, and that's hot, man. Cool. Person number three. Are you there?
Yeah.
Right, I'm a little hot under the collar after
Uh-huh.
mentions of many strangers sex enjoy.
It's not gonna work
But-
with Act 2. I gotta. Yeah. Sorry.
Hello,
what?
are you-
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I
No, I'm
feel like
listening. Yeah, you're hot.
And I feel like
Mhm.
I feel like I don't have your full attention, and I'm a
Sorry.
Gemini, so it's really important that I have your full attention at all times.
Gemini twins. That would be such a great twist. But I'm gonna have to go back. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Where would you take me on a first date / honeymoon /
First date / honeymoon / get to know you brunching or something. I don't know, probably like a cafe or like a library, or I don't know, somewhere quiet where people don't like distract me, and I can just keep writing.
Okay, well, we'll be able to talk if we're in this quiet place.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can talk. I mean, you know, I'm just trying to focus on something. But yeah, I mean, we talk. You know, yeah,
Okay.
What do you? Yeah, what would you say?
You know,
Actually,
our relationship and the development of it. I like a 3-act structure of how our lives are going to be.
Yeah, how we sort of come in, and so we delve into the unknown of the relationship, and then maybe that's good. That's really good.
Yeah, because I like to think of myself as just a hero on a journey, you know, and you're part of that journey with me. Okay, good talking to you.
Yeah.
Person number 1 again. Hello?
Hello, I'm afraid I've bloomed.
Okay.
I've done a grow up. I believe they
you've
call
got
it.
You've got a, okay.
Here
That's
comes
cool.
Here
That's
comes
cool.
a gust. Whoa.
Okay.
No, I'm all right this time.
I can't tell if you're erect or farting, but
no, this
it doesn't
is perfectly normal for me. Leave it out. No, I mean, stop it.
So, I guess my question for you is, what would you want to name our 3 children that we're going to have?
Well, I'm not sure that I'm into reproduction in the same way that you are, unfortunately.
Oh, you want to adopt? That's fine too.
Yes, I do. You could possibly take some of me off and create children, but not. Maybe I'm saying too much. Oh.
So you want me to and then?
What are you doing down there?
That's a bit weird.
Oh, stop that!
That's a bit weird.
Stop that! I'm sorry.
Molly.
I'm being chopped.
Do you feel you have any idea who these people are?
I think I'm talking to a tree man.
Yes. Hold
okay.
I was a human.
That was meant to be a clap.
No, I was a tree. What was it? Pretending to be a human?
Pretending to be a human. Yeah.
Well done.
You were very convincing.
Yeah.
I think I'm stuck in this voice now, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. I had a play writer. I had my boyfriend.
Yes.
No, that's rude. I had a screenwriter and some sort of tentacle sex monster.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. So we've got an author who's trying to meet his deadline. He's trying to multitask. And Sai, I don't know if Sai's frozen.
I can't tell.
Sai, you want to give Molly a clue of any sort? I mean,
the shadow is amazing.
The shadow is wow.
It couldn't look any more David Lynch if you tried. There's a clue.
There's a clue. I don't think what he's doing is coming across with his internet.
I don't even know if he's still on the internet anymore.
No,
he's in his own world.
To be fair, I don't think I would never.
No,
Sai's performance is amazing.
Do you want to tell Molly who you are?
He's some sort of Lynchian fever dream.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Very
he's
close.
The backwards talking guy from Twin Peaks.
Oh, okay.
Right, good work, everyone.
Good job. Shall we take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen?
Let's take 5 minutes.
Thank you, everyone, for watching the first half. We're going to, I think, jump through the second half a little bit quicker, so we're not going to finish too late, just in case you were thinking of going to bed. Sigh. But yeah, that was really fun. We're going to take a quick break. Grab yourself a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to do, and chat in the comments. We want it to feel as much like a fun, regular comedy evening as we can, and we'll be back in
have a little chat among
about
yourself,
5 minutes.
And we'll be back in 5.
bother you when things go wrong. If you glum, just humming some, good luck will come along. Don't let it bother you. If now and then you may stumble, never grumble, count from 1 to 10. A frown is a smile upside down. Turn that frown upside down. Smile! Sing! La-di-la-di-la-di-la, sing, sing, sing. Oh, don't let it bother you. If skies are gray, learn to grin, take it on your chin. Everything will be okay, yes, my, yes, yes.
My dearest Homo sapiens, in the early 21st century, Mr. L. Ronald and his long-suffering wife, Cy Henty, formed the Electric Head, becoming slaves to the concept of humor. Tonight, they present to you an evening of completely unplanned, entirely improvised comedy. Literally nobody knows what might happen. So sit back, relax if you have laxed, and prepare to receive Improvised Head. Now, put your hands together for your host for the evening, the only person capable of maintaining control of a volatile situation, Debbie Atwell.
Hello, we are back for more Improvised Head. We lost Cy for that entire interval, so hopefully something, I don't know, we'll see how this goes. We are gonna zip through. I don't know if you can hear this. I now have a cat meowing at me
our
here.
cat.
Yeah, what do we do about that?
Go on, just show him to the camera. You'll be interested.
Yeah, he's all the way over there. I'm connected. Okay, Debbie. What's happening? Oh, by the way, thank you. A few people put money towards us in the interval, so
Yeah,
thank you
that's
again.
so
Like,
nice. Thank you
really,
guys
really
so much.
genuinely appreciate that.
Don't feel you need to, because obviously it's a hard time for everyone. But you know, we just had a few people asking, so we thought we'd make it so we can. We're not going to say no.
It'll just go to buying Cy a better internet connection.
Right. let's get on with this. We've had a few questions for the oracle. Do you guys want to pop your cameras up and while you get the oracle?
Let's do it.
Right. Sai. Hello.
Sai. Hello. Oh my god.
Sai, hello. Sai. 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 Right. Okay. Thank you for all your questions. I have had to choose a few. The oracle should well, that's definitely not Sai.
Sai, we can see you. Sai, we can all see you.
I think this is works slightly better in real life.
But we'll give it a go anyway.
We'll give it a go. Where's the other half of the oracle, Al?
Does this help? You'll have to disappear.
All right, I'm gonna disappear. Oh, everyone's gone.
Wait, as soon as Sai comes back.
Until now.
I'm here.
Can you appear, Al?
Sai, your camera's not on, Oracle.
Dead air.
Right, Al, make things happen. And you have a special screen. Is your special screen?
The special screen is occurring.
Okay, amazing. Right. Hopefully you're not all too freaked out by the special screen. Right. So this is the Oracle, for those who've not encountered him.
Sai, stop moving. Your camera can't keep up. You're just a blurry mess.
That's how he's always been, right?
Well, just part of the Oracle.
So terrifying. Okay.
Oracle.
Yes.
Second character Oracle.
Yes.
With your other head there.
Hello?
Right. Okay, good. Are you ready for some questions, Oracle? I believe you can usually only say one word per head. Am I correct?
That
is
correct.
Okay, well, we have a few questions for you, great Oracle. You look quite smiley today. You're not usually this smiley.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's more like it. Right. We have a question from our lovely friend at Watford Museum, Lewis Butler.
Hello.
Yeah, he has a very important question. He wants to know, will he ever get to captain
Lewis
Starship Enterprise? Will he ever get to? Can you answer him, please, great Oracle, and stop laughing?
What was the question? What was the...
God. This has all gone to shit. Right, sorry, I shouldn't swear.
I can't hear my other head.
Don't worry.
Yes!
I can't tell if the delay is his mind or his internet.
That is the real question. Right, your question is, Lewis wants to know, will he ever get to captain the Starship Enterprise? Oh, great Oracle, please tell us.
Well,
to
Captain
the
Enterprise,
you
must
rub
yourself
with
waxy
fine
mud.
Okay. Right, I hope that answers your question, Lewis.
I don't suppose you could speed it up, other head.
I'm not sure he can. Right, well, maybe just one more question, because I think the Oracle's having some trouble today. We've got a question from...
Stop moving around, Oracle.
You'll rip yourself apart from your other head. Right, we have an important question from our friend Jenny Pipe. She wants to know, can you please explain to her the timeline of the Terminator series?
Well...
This has gone well.
Well...
the
Terminator...
the is
very...
backwards.
And...
you
will...
live
through...
life
wondering...
whether
or...
not
you...
were
ever...
living
within...
A
film.
Right. Okay. Do we think that maybe is enough questions for the Oracle?
One.
Some problems today.
more.
More. Right.
Feed
Us.
Sorry, great Oracle. Right, we have a question from one of our museum regulars, Catherine Paley. She wants to know, should she attempt, I think a lot of people have this worry at the moment, should she attempt to cut her hair and dye her roots?
You
Must
cut
your
body
off
twice
over
on
Tuesday.
afternoons.
Then
Staple
it
together
with
your
pasta.
collection.
Wow.
Then
Never
try
again.
Well, I think is that all we have from the Oracle for now?
Most
certainly.
Right, thank you, Oracle. If you want to...
ta
Goodbye! Goodbye, great Oracle. Well, that went about as... Molly, Mark,
What did I miss? Did it go well?
company.
That was the funniest thing.
How did it go?
Right, let's move on.
It went as well.
How did the Oracle go?
Now your
went as
internet
well
works.
as it could for 2020.
Now it works.
Yeah. Let's think about it later. Right, I need some more suggestions from our viewers at the moment. Right, we are going to have a press...
Kinda.
What's happening? We're going to have a press conference.
What just happened?
Sigh.
It's like a magic.
Just
it's like a
says
magic
word
8 ball.
randomly.
You guys are gay.
Oh
What's
god.
Don't make me mute you.
Sai, is anyone in your house using the internet? Is it like running taps?
Don't. It will take like 3 minutes at least to reply. Let's move on.
My entire house is based on the internet. Steam
On the internet. Right,
driven.
viewers, we need some suggestions, please. We need some characters who might be doing a press conference. Well, characters or real people. So Al's going to be doing this later. So Al, no peeking at the comments. And we also need a reason someone might be doing a press conference. So it doesn't, preferably not connected to the character, but it can be if you want.
Oh,
So-
I'm still on the Oracle screen. Hang on. Sorry.
Oh, can you make that?
There we
normal?
go. There we go. I fixed it.
Okay, we're back to normal.
It's lucky I checked.
This is the new normal.
Right, so you guys get them in the suggestions for me. And we play a game called Alphabet. Right, so who's in this game? We have Molly and Mark. So Al and Sai, you get to go and take a breather.
Oh, we haven't played a game in ages. That's great.
Reset the modem, maybe Sai, I don't know. Right, you guys, you're going to be acting out a scene. But each sentence you say must begin with subsequent letters of the alphabet. So let's start at K. Shall we? How about K?
K
K.
for kilo.
Right. So your scene is, you can find it on the paper.
Dyslexia powers activate.
Right. Because it's International Dinosaur Day today. I don't know if you know this, but it's true. I heard it on the radio this morning. You're going to be visiting a dinosaur park.
We're visiting a dinosaur park.
Yes. Whether they're real dinosaurs or not, you decide.
I guess we'll find out.
Right. So it's begin at K. Off you go.
Koala bear? Oh wait, no, that's no. Koala bears aren't dinosaurs, are they? Were they? I don't think they were around.
Let me Google it. Oh, koala bears.
My mother was bitten by a koala bear.
No.
Oh, yes. Possibly one of the most frightening experiences of her and my life.
Question?
Yeah?
Is that your mother being, I guess, eaten by that diplodocus over there?
Regina! I call my mother by her first name. Regina, no! I don't know why I yelled out in horror and then calmly addressed you, but Regina, get out of that dinosaur's mouth! Oh.
Save her! Someone save Regina! Too late. It's too late.
I don't know what to say now.
Unicorns should be here, right? Where are they? Where's the unicorn enclosure, Mr. Dr. Hammond?
Very good question. I believe it's just around this bend here.
Which bend? Where a crossroads?
Yes. Wait. Xylophones. Sorry, this is a memory technique. When I can't remember, I just repeat the word xylophones to myself. Xylophones. Yes! I remember now. We go left. Wait. Left. We go left.
Zoink, Scoob. After you.
Ah, Scooby-Doo reference. I see you're a woman of culture.
Better believe it. Jinkies.
Care to see my Scooby-Doo collection? Or do you want to take a look at this dinosaur park?
Dinosaur Park, while we're here. And then maybe later you can show me a Scooby-Doo collection.
Excellent. Let's continue on. I have many wonderful things to show you that don't include my Scooby-Doo collection.
For instance?
Hadrosaurs, which is a real dinosaur. Don't look it up. Helicopters, hats, halibuts, which were around, interestingly, during the dinosaur times.
Go on. Sorry. I'd love to know more. You're just so interesting.
I don't know. I don't know if this is right to say, but I even crossbred a dinosaur with an elephant, and then a miniature elephant, which I crossbred with a pig and an elephant.
What? No,
Jurassic Park would be a much better name for this place than just Dinosaur Place. Do you think? I think we're back.
Could
we
be.
did it. We're back. We're
Could
back
be.
at the start. The
Yeah,
alphabet
we
is
are.
over. Guys, the alphabet is over.
Yeah, we did it. We made it all the way around. We were there. Now we're here.
Apologies, I thought they'd already gone round once.
I know, of course.
No, it just felt like that.
I just want to point out that you thought I stumbled on you, but I didn't, because I started the sentence with
Oh. Wow.
10 points to anyone watching from home that caught that. If you're keeping score at home, which I know you are.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
you definitely are.
This is my sassy keeping score dance.
Right, let's go have a game.
Right.
Okay.
What's...
Al, bad news, you're not in this one either. Is that alright?
Oh.
You want to be in this one?
Wow, he just left.
Oh, no. Alright then. Fine. Okay. We're going to play...
So long,
the
suckers.
Creepy. This is an audience favourite. If you've haven't met Mr. Creepy before, you will. Oh, wait, before we do that, I need some more suggestions. Hold on, let me find my pen. For some, this will all make sense later, but I need some reasons you might write a letter of complaint. There you go. So give me some reasons in the comments, please. And also I haven't checked yet, because I was doing things, very important things. I need, lots of characters for a press conference. Right. Okay, let's go on. Let's play. Here Comes Creepy, this game is called. Right, Molly and Mark, you are using an online shopping website, and you're being helped on video chat by Cy, who is known as Mr. Creepy.
Mr. Okay, but what's the game?
Why? Why am I Mr. Creepy? It's like...
Mr. Creepy will help you guys find what you want, but whenever he's out of earshot, you'll describe the weird things you've heard that he does. And then when he comes back, he will do those things. So, right.
Excellent.
Yes. Right. Mr. Creepy, yeah, if you're all ready, off you go. Good luck.
Well, this is...
Mark?
Yeah?
Mark, are you there? It's me, your actual real-life mother, Gabriella.
Hi, Mom. Nice to... Hi. How are you? Thanks. Thanks for joining me here on the internet so we can help find Dad a present.
Oh, this is the internet.
This is the
internet. Remind me of your father's name.
His name is Bob.
Oh, I do love Bob.
You do love Bob?
Probably.
40 years of marriage. Do you believe that?
Then
I do.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. So...
You'd think the love was starting to
Welcome to Mr. Crepe's online emporium. I was just locking up, but I suppose you won't mind a little lock-in.
Mark, is this a virus?
No,
I don't know what this is. I heard of.
Have you washed your hands? I mean, wash them thoroughly, won't you?
Yeah.
Give them a good scrub.
What, right now? Right now? I don't have
Yes, please. Yes, please. If you're going to come into my online emporium, you'll need to wash thoroughly. Okay. Scrub yourselves.
20 seconds. Do the whole, back and front. Yeah. Do the interlocking. Yeah. Back.
So, what was it you were after? If it's something unusual, I've got some things around the back that you might be interested in, although they might not be strictly legal.
Oh,
looking for a present for my husband of 40 years, Bob.
Ooh, a present for Bob. Lovely. Oh, what kind of a present would you like?
Marky, any ideas?
Well, he loves bike riding.
Bike riding. Wonderful, wonderful. Let me have a look out back. I shall be back shortly. And maybe I'll bring you something with wheels and a lovely frame and a little tiny seat.
Take your time. Oh my God.
Okay, I've heard about these kind of viruses. They get into your Facebook, they read your messages, and they give you targeted ads.
Well,
He's gonna come back knowing.
That's just the Facebook algorithm, Mom. But I don't think he could possibly know about my love for My Little Ponies, or, how I like to take Lego apart and, but not put it back together again. Deconstructive Lego. You know about my hobbies.
Yeah, sure. Your father understands it better than I.
Yeah.
but you don't think he's gonna know about your ponies and my trampolines?
I couldn't find a bike, but I did find this tiny little diminutive horse. A tiny little pony. And it's made out of Lego, which is even more wonderful because you can take it apart and then you can throw it onto a trampoline and all the pieces bounce into the air. And then you have to put together again. That's the wonder of diminutive Lego ponies.
It is.
Mark, you're being a mark right now. You're being a mark.
Yeah. Okay. But look, we're really looking for something more. Can you back up a little bit from the Does it have to be? Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
No, that's worse because we can see more of you. Can just come closer.
Come back. Yeah. We're looking for something more to do with a bike, not really horses.
Oh, you want pedals? I'm not really a peddler, but I will have a look and see what I can find.
Oh my God. I think I've read about this guy too on the online forums. It's a bit weird, but he...
Oh yeah, because all that was perfectly normal.
Yeah. Well, okay, fair enough, Mom. But he I don't really know how to put this. I guess I'll just say it. He likes to pretend like he's one of those, in that movie Beauty and the Beast, where they turned the people into the anthropomorphic objects.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I used to watch it all the time.
I would go for that chandelier boy in an instant, let me tell you.
Mom,
candles or no candles.
I don't really want to hear that.
Oh.
But yeah, apparently this guy likes to fantasize that him and other people are these anthropomorphic objects. I don't know. It's very weird. So if he does,
it might be easier if we just go along.
Oh,
hello again.
Hi, that's not unnerving in the
You'll
slightest.
notice that I have changed into a bookcase this time around.
Yeah, what a lovely bookcase.
Perhaps you would like to borrow from my library. Look, see my teeth. Each one of them is a tiny book that you could read.
Really? Oh,
Wouldn't that make a marvelous present for your Bob?
I just pull your teeth out? Is that what you want?
Just pull my teeth out. Pull them right out. Here is a pair of pliers.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Just what Bob wants.
Yeah, tooth book. Great. I mean, again, I just really want to say that, bike riding is kind of what he's in. So like a helmet
riding.
Or like one of those pursuits.
Helmets. I've got lots of helmets. Let me have a look.
For your head. For your head.
Maybe you should put yours back on.
I think I'm going to stop this here before Sai shows us his helmet. Wait.
That was amazing.
Wow. Got lots of comments about Mr. Creepy.
Excellent.
About him and how him and the child snatcher probably catch up with coffee. How he's
sure they do.
Like a creepy, evil Kenneth Williams as well.
Very specific. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
That was horrendous.
Was I spot on with your mum's accent, by the way?
Absolutely.
Is she some sort of okay? Good, because
spot on. Yeah, it was flawless. She's gonna watch this, or she might be watching this, and if she's probably watching this now, she's like, "What am I doing there? But I'm here."
I know.
That's the magic of the internet. As I've discovered
today.
Yeah. Right, before we play this next game, I need even more suggestions for you guys, from you viewers.
I think this is the part that makes it a little trickier, isn't it?
It does, yeah. Type. Biggie fingers. Right, I need suggestions of quite a few things, so just put them down as they come to you. Right, I need an item of clothing. I need a form of transport, something happy and something sad. Right, give me all them, please, people, and let's play this game. Start typing. Clothing, transport, happy, sad. Right, we're going to play online press conference. Thanks, Al.
Good emoji.
Al?
Yeah?
Since you haven't played a game in a while, you are going to give a press conference.
Okay.
But
press conferences are all the rage these days, so this should go great.
You've got amnesia, Al. You cannot remember who you are or what you're giving this press conference about. So in a minute, you're going to take off your headphones.
Should I take them off now? I put on the shelf
Let me just finish telling you. When you come back, our other performers are going to be asking you questions. They'll be the press asking the questions, and they'll try and give you little hints. You've got to try and muddle through like you know what's going on.
Been doing it all night.
Yeah. And try and figure out what they're talking about.
My whole life.
So, Al, take your headphones off. Give us a little wave when you can't hear us. You didn't hear that, so he can't hear us. Great.
That was a trick.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
He's got the shell phone.
I've got the shell phone. Okay, so the suggestions got a bit confusing, but I think what I'm going to go with.
How is that possible?
Yeah, he's a Victorian ghost.
Okay.
And I think he's talking about smelly cheese. So I don't know. Maybe he's made the cheese smelly. What do we think?
He's made
Through
the
some
cheese
kind of
pudding?
ectoplasmic kind of.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
maybe he has smelly ectoplasm. I don't know.
What if,
Okay, yeah, maybe. I mean, you know.
what if he's the ghost
more
of
than most.
smelly cheese?
Ghost of smelly cheese.
I don't
Very
know.
What's he talking
Dickensian.
about in his press conference? I don't know. I don't know.
What?
This is a tricky one. Okay, he's maybe he's.
This is the audience's job, surely,
I
guys. You
know.
Well, he's-
that.
yeah,
They're not
right?
giving me what I want here.
Come on, audience.
He's formed a new political party.
Yeah, he's a
and-
Victorian ghost, and he's
Oh, a ghost political party.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Um,
look, he's having a great time there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Debbie, I think your
And
cat's
if you
sick.
want to get smelly cheese in there, you can, but don't worry. Okay, so a ghost has
He's never going to
Victorian
guess
ghost
this.
has formed a political party. Right.
Okay, cool.
Everyone wave so he knows to come back.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Well, thank you for coming tonight. Thank you very much, members of the press. Thank you. I'm going to take a few questions now, but I just want to open by saying that I'm going to be completely honest about it all.
Neddy Big Bob Scum newspaper.
Nice to see you again, Mr. Big Bob.
I just want. Yeah, lovely to see you. Well, kind of partially see you.
Virtually, yes.
You kind of shimmer a little bit in the light. If I'm honest with you.
Get
But
on with it. We want to be
what-
done a bit.
What I was going to ask was, now you have some links with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Oh, yes,
don't you?
yes. Great friend
Who,
of mine, yes.
who gets in touch with the other side, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
You-
yes. He's a great...
You and Conan Doyle, you had a party recently where you had some little nibbles with pineapple and stuff on sticks. Quite unusual.
Is it? Is it? Well, I personally don't find it that unusual. Particularly when you're hanging around with old Doily. Because every time we've done it in the past, we've used the pineapple-y nibble sticks and nobody's bothered. So,
And what do you have with the pineapple, just out of interest?
Twiglets, possibly.
Right.
Or you mean on the stick? On the stick, we'd normally have some cheese, I suppose.
Right. Oh,
Yes.
I see.
I'm going to take another
just
question.
Just wondered.
Yes,
Thank
I...
you, Mark.
Another question, please. You, sir.
Yes.
Madam.
It's
Sorry.
fine. fine. No, it's fine. Sorry, Miss Stapleton from the Daily Mail.
Oh.
You said you were going to be completely transparent with us. You were not going to keep anything from us. But I can't help but wonder. The members of your group, are they technically citizens? Anymore?
Well, I think they have as much rights as anyone else, as especially Mr. Doyle and the rest of my friends. I will stand by them until the very end, or the beginning.
Well, you could stand. I see right through you.
Or I could stand amongst them, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'm going to take another question.
I'm writing a smear piece already.
Yes. Thank you. Dr. McGillicuddy, Scientific Weekly. I'm very interested with how this is actually going to work with the voting. Obviously, we've got the physical voting, and then we've got your voting. How are they going to, how are we going to tally up the votes here in the two different places? And follow-up question, are you concerned with busting in any way?
Yes, I'm very concerned about busting. I think it's going to the toilet.
It makes me feel good.
Yes,
So-
yes, me as well.
Oh, I see. I see.
When you go to the toilet, you don't cross the streams, do you? Just out
How
of
dare
interest.
you, sir? How dare I
Just
find
wondered,
that?
just wondered.
I find that statement highly offensive.
Well, it's very interesting because maybe back in your time people did do that. Of course, they don't now out of decency, but back in your times it was a bit more uncivilized and steamy, punky, or coaly. I don't know. I didn't really study history.
Yes, when I was hanging around with Arthur Conan Doyle, having cheese and pineapple nibbles, walking through my friends who I think were possibly ghosts. I think being a ghost myself, I feel that busting doesn't make me feel good at all.
And as a ghost,
your
Yes?
political views were something I wondered about in particular. Now,
Right.
for instance, Dame, which is what you tend to call women in your party, is an anagram of a certain type of dairy product, is it not?
I thought,
Kind of waxy on the outside and reds and.
Are you talking about a baby bell? A sort of
A
soft
bit like a
cheese.
baby bell, a bit bigger, a bit rounder.
A big
A bit more pungent.
wheel of
some might
cheese.
say.
A stinky cheese of some kind.
Oh,
I
Sorry.
see. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, sorry. My readers are concerned that you have a history of turning up in people's houses on, festive holidays
I
and
do.
bullying them into giving all their money to the poor. And I have read that
Is that what they say?
they do say that, I'm afraid, and I would want to give you a chance to rebuke.
Well, I must admit I have appeared in homes at a certain time of year. Politically.
and are you fondue of appearing in homes? Is it something?
Is it some kind of? Are you suggesting that it's a cheese-related ghost incident?
Oh, is this what you?
Am I a cheese ghost?
Pretty much. And are you doing anything?
I'm a ghost.
Shut
I'm
up,
the
shut up.
ghost of some cheese, and I am going to people's. I'm running a political party.
Yes.
That's close enough. Yes. From what time period?
The steampunk era.
Sure.
That was the wrong
Well
word to use.
Well
but yeah.
done.
So
That
what was I?
Victorian.
Yeah, you were Victorian ghost. It was a bit confusing
It
because
wasn't
hair.
an easy one.
The hair.
the suggestion was originally smelly cheese. We didn't know how you could be talking about that, so we then put in that you had a political party.
Well, you all
but
did a
we'd get
wonderful
cheese in
job
there.
confusing me. Well done.
And I'm impressed you got that. So well done. Well done.
Well
Yeah,
done
you did well.
for everyone for that suggestion. That's the kind of suggestions we need.
15
Yeah.
points to
I am glad as hell I wasn't guessing that. Could have been here all night. That's,
Right. I forgot to get some suggestions after Mr. Creepy because
I'll say we were planning on wrapping up about 10 o'clock, but obviously being our first show, it's taken us a bit longer to get into the swing of it. So we'll maybe do two or three more games before we go.
that's all we've got. So that's
Cool.
right.
Just letting people know.
Yep. Cool.
Thank you again for people who've put
Yeah.
some money in. Really cool.
Yeah, that is really, really good of people.
Really cool, guys.
Aw.
you can buy that fondue set that we've been dreaming of.
Right, I need a few more suggestions. I've asked if everyone who's on Facebook not you guys, looks at the, I've put a pinned comment to ask for suggestions, so I don't have to ask them here.
Cool.
But
That's
there's
a good
one more
idea,
I
I
do
like
have
that.
to ask here, which is something that people might be addicted to, an unusual thing, because we're going to have a support group later. So something, what have we had before? We've had farts. I wasn't a fan of that one. There was...
Insoles.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the fart.
insoles,
The fart one was where we
oh,
used the methane gas and the socks attached to our ears.
Yeah, it got a bit weird. It got a bit weird.
I like that.
But
one.
yeah, some suggestions, and also the things I
Had to be there.
Pinned comment. Right, we're going to play a game called Letter of Complaint. We've only done this one once before. You guys are going to get into pairs, so we'll have Cy and Molly. Sorry, Cy, Mark, and Al and Molly. Long hair and short hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Right, you're going to be in pairs writing a letter of complaint. So let's start with Cy and Mark, and then a response from the other two. So you can only say one word at a time, alternating, obviously. Right. So the letter of complaint is from a womble.
A what?
Writing oh, you don't know what a womble is, do you?
It doesn't matter.
They're small furry creatures that collect rubbish and make
Okay.
it into different things. They live
Yeah.
on Wimbledon Common. That's
Thanks, Cy. Thanks,
Cool.
Cy.
Fine.
Yeah, we really have them in Wimbledon. A womble writing to Buzz Lightyear. You know who he is, right?
I do.
Good. About not recycling. Okay, so you're writing as a womble to Buzz Lightyear about not recycling, and then we'll have the response. Okay,
Gotcha.
off you go.
Dear
Sir,
I
find
that
your
jet
powered
packs
are
very
wasteful.
I
demand
that
you
replace
them
with
cleaner,
more
efficient
things. Yours
sincerely,
Uncle
Womble.
Great. Okay, and then Al and Molly, if you jump on. Bye, Mark. You can hop off. Just here.
Dear
Mr.
Wombell,
I
don't
appreciate
your
tone
in
this.
letter
I
constructed
my
jetpack
myself.
and
I
will
use
it
to
bloody
fight
yours sincerely,
Spacely
Buzz.
Lightyear.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
We need the response.
Yeah.
You want a response?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Right. Off you go. Response.
Screw
You
Lightyear.
too
Many
of
us
have
died
because
of
your
idiocy.
my
Race
will
build
a
spaceship
and
will
destroy
you,
sincerely
Uncle Bulgaria.
Dear,
We-
one more. Dear,
Go on, let's.
Off you go. Off you go. Last one.
we got to respond to that. Dear
Uncle
Bulgaria,
or
whatever.
your
Oh, I should be American. Your
name
sorry is
in
is
clear
to
me.
that
We
are
having
a
war.
and
You
are
gonna
I was gonna swear then. Bloomin' well,
lose.
yours sincerely.
Buzz. God, Toy Story 4 was weird, right?
I confused myself
A little
then.
weird.
I almost got too aggressive and then lost it because I wanted him
well.
to get aggressive and then I just couldn't.
it's because you put on the American accent.
Yeah.
Brings out the
Yeah,
aggression.
always they're so like rabid dogs, the Americans. Rawr, rawr.
Right, so we're gonna have two more games.
Now his camera
Two
works.
more games, guys.
Two more games. Two
Al,
more
Al, do
games.
you wanna plug your podcast real quick? Go.
Oh yeah, Electric Head podcast on Spotify and everywhere else. Sai, what's it about? Putting him on the spot.
No idea.
So,
However, I did
Reality.
receive this.
do you want to tell us
is it?
what that means?
I'm
and what it
just
is?
I'm gonna thank a fan. I don't know how they got my address.
You're gonna have
Slightly-
to tell us what it is. We
Slightly
can't.
worried.
What is it,
It's
Si?
Maximilian. It's a robot from the black hole. And when I was a child, I always wanted this robot. Al and I were talking about robots, and somebody
On the podcast.
listening to the podcast sent me this. So
Aw.
whoever you
Oh,
are,
that's
that
so
was
That's
so
really sweet.
so lovely.
I've always dreamed
And
of having a Ferrari.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be talking
Yeah.
about all sorts. What's your favorite kind of Rolex?
I've been writing a big wish list.
You know,
But yeah, no, thank you, whoever you are.
the Electric Head podcast on Spotify. It'd be great if people could listen because we're working
Yeah,
quite
and
hard.
it's
10
a lot
episodes
more
up.
chatty than your previous. You did a podcast quite a few years ago, didn't you?
We look into
Sketches,
science. We look into the paranormal. We tell some real life anecdotes and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's lots of Al's sleep talk, weird things he said in his sleep. But...
It's very entertaining.
Right.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mark. You haven't heard it, have you, really?
Yeah, it's great.
Yes, and.
We're going to play a game called. We got 2 more games. This one's called Bad Poet.
Bad Poet.
Right. So one by one, you're going to improvise a short poem, probably a bad, dramatic poem, based on suggestions I've been getting. Right. So I'm going to give each of you one by one 2 unrelated things you have to incorporate into the poem. So who wants to go first? Al, do you want to go first?
Sure, why not?
Right. So if you guys will turn your cameras off for a moment.
So this is like an old smoky jazz club where we say pretentious,
so
and we clap by clicking our fingers.
Sure,
So if
okay.
you're at home now, clap.
Picture yourselves in a smoky club.
Or a
there's
student
the cat again.
union.
Yeah. Right. So Al, your poem. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's going to be about a Dracula costume and a fly in your wine. Good luck.
So, there was a time, let me tell you, about the costume. The one that I always yearned after. It had such beautiful lining, red, shining, glimmering red. I knew that I could look like the Count himself. And I thought to myself, I'll look so dapper. And I will drink the blood of other people. But I don't like to drink blood, so I was going to have a nice red wine, but there was a fly in it, so I just wore the costume.
Is that it? You done?
Yes.
Hello? Thank you. Thank you for that beautiful poem.
This game's harder than we let on.
Thank you, Al. That was beautiful. Okay. Al, you go take a seat. Thanks for your lovely poem.
I can't see. Do you know what? I actually completely threw myself putting these glasses on because I can't actually see anything.
I have the exact same pair.
This is what happens when you So I kind of screwed myself there.
Yeah, they're insect eye lenses. They're cool.
Right. Molly, we're going to have a poem from you, please. So.
I did more of a monologue than a poem. I didn't realize it was meant to be.
Anything is a poem.
Right. Molly, you are going to... You're going to do a poem about rainbows and mice.
Mm. Oh, happy Pride Month, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
a good rainbow.
No.
Can't see it.
Rainbows and mice.
Yes, rainbows and mice. Off you go.
Okay. Poet. So I'm a poem. I am a poem. Just one moment. Just it's my
I'll bring
my
it.
poem juice. Right, I will now read my poem. I have prepared. I will have to read it on my phone because I have not learned it. Once I saw a red mouse, then orange, yellow, and green. The blue and violet mouse, however, were nowhere to be seen. Oh dear, where have the other mice gone? I ask. No one is there. Just me in my shitty London flat that I pay £700 a month for. I want to ask these rainbow mice why you don't pay rent. There are 7 of you, presumably. 100 each is fair. But alas, I cannot speak to these rodents in my floor. So I must pine out of my window and call to me more. Thank you. That was my poem. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for Jean-Claude on the bongos. He did great.
He was great. He was great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Molly. Right. Mark.
Next time we do
Yes.
this, I'm going to put some smoky jazz music on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mark, where are you? Mark. There. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Looking dapper.
it was worth the wait.
Amazing. It really was. It really was.
It wasn't.
Right, Mark.
Shut up.
Your poem is going to be about spacecraft
Spacecraft
and gherkins.
and gherkins.
Good luck.
In space, no one can hear you pickle. In space, no one cares. My spacecraft, though tiny, sails across the cosmos looking for the jar in which it can find a gherkin of truth. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I need not your applause.
Oh, sorry.
I do need your applause. I lied.
Thank you, Mark. Right, Sai, you're the
I
only
should
one
just
left.
let people know that
Yeah.
it's a thing when we do this at our live shows.
Hang on, we're doing costume now. So
That you really need to strap in for size ones, ladies and gentlemen. Many times I've
Yeah.
actually had to
don't build it up.
I've
I
had
don't
to
know what I'm doing.
literally drag him off on an improv show. Sai says, "I don't know what I'm doing." Good work.
Right, Sai, are you ready?
No.
Oh, good. Well, your poem is going to be about being disgruntled and guinea pigs. Good luck.
Oh, I felt disgruntled when I realized the brutal meaninglessness of life. But then I beheld the intricate beauty of my guinea pig called Nutmeg. Oh, it was a beautiful thing. Its skin the color of nutmeg, and how I stroked it, and how I petted it, and how I loved it, and how it looked at me, and sometimes it seemed to scream, scream! And then I realized that in South America, they shave the little pigs and stick them onto spikes. Oh, they marinate them, and they bake them, and they chew them. And looking into the little black eyes of my little nutmeg, I knew the time had come. Oh, that never-ending guinea pig of love. Who's that knocking at the door? Is it the guinea pig god? No, it's death. Death has come for you, my little one, as it comes for all of us in the end. And as I massaged its little fleshy body, it seemed to purr in some ways. It did not know that I had the oven on, and that soon I would be nibbling on its soft white flesh. Okay, well that went wrong.
Wow.
Sorry.
If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
That was truly
That was
traumatic.
so
I'll be
good.
honest.
Sai, can you pass me those glasses back?
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
You guys.
Visual gag.
Guys. Right. We have only got one more game, guys.
Yeah, I mean, boo.
But hasn't it been fun?
It has been. Thank you. I hope it's been fun for everyone else, but it's been fun for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad reacts only
Absolutely.
to the show ending.
I managed to wind up the Steam gauge on my internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone better.
Right for the end of the show. Good stuff.
A couple more hamsters running on the wheel.
Or guinea pigs.
Yes.
Right. Our very last game, everyone. Al, is there anything you want to
I'll say something at the end. That's
say
cool.
something at the end? Okay, right. I think, Mark, you are going to be hosting our last game, which is called Support Meeting. So
Okay.
you're hosting an AA type meeting for these guys, but they're addicted to something unusual. So we had a few suggestions, and the one I'm going to go with is you guys are addicted to eating the cardboard tubes from loo rolls.
Nice.
All right. So Mark, you're going to try and help them with their problems. You know.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right, off you go.
Okay. Thanks for coming again, everyone. Let's start with a little bit of a check-in. We'll go around and we'll see how people's week was, okay? Remember, this is a safe space, so there's no judgment, and we're all here to help each other, okay? So, Al, we'll start with you.
Well, I've only eaten 2 toilet roll tubes since Tuesday, but it is only Wednesday, so that's not my personal best.
Yeah, but remember, we fall off we fall off the loo roll only so that we can pick ourselves up again. So no shame, only love. Okay.
Thank
Sai,
I've had a really good week. I haven't touched any of the rolls at all, although I have had a bit of a dodgy stomach. So do you mind if I just use your toilet just quickly? I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just move on to Molly. How are you doing?
I was doing so well. I haven't, I took all the tubes out first, so I had just the ball of, and then threw the tubes away. No temptation. But I've discovered something.
Oh.
Do you know, kitchen roll, the more absorbent. It's like the length of two loo rolls, and that's got a tube in it too.
Yeah.
There's a tube in there.
It's quite often a better quality of tube.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it's longer. It's longer.
The little rolls are a gateway drug.
Yeah,
you start off with
longer.
nibbling on those, and then the next thing you know, you're doing the big blue towels. The big.
Don't.
Can I show you guys something? Can I show you this? As you know, I used to be an addict.
Yeah.
And I started with loo rolls.
Right.
I moved onto kitchen rolls. And then one day,
Have you got any? Have you got any on you? Because just
no.
just to see, like just put just
no.
We just have a look.
Molly,
Just
be
a little...
strong. Okay, be
I...
be strong. Okay,
just give us a glimpse.
No.
What if I could just lick it? Could I just like?
No. Look, that's only the first. But look,
Do you know you can use them as a telescope?
Well, not really. You can look through them, but they don't actually make things larger.
Al.
But I do.
You don't need to look through them. You can slip something else inside of them if you really like them.
Well, that's what
that is inappropriate. We talked about this. We can't. It's bad enough that you're nibbling on these, but doing other things with them is really out of the question. But really, loo rolls, kitchen rolls. I want to show you this.
Oh my god.
Why would you do that? I didn't even know they made a tube that big.
Because
where did you get it? Where did you get it?
Strong. Now, okay.
Is this a trick of perspective?
No, this is not a trick of perspective. Look,
it's not a big tube. It's just really close.
It's the size of a small boy.
Look at it. Look at this giant tube. Okay, and we're gonna look at this tube and we're gonna say
I can do this.
Toilet tube roll eaters anonymous mantra together, okay?
Are we?
Mantra.
I just have to remember what it was. Oh yeah, I remember.
You remember it? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and you guys are gonna join in with me, okay?
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this will help you. This will confront your inner demons, okay?
I am
Molly. Restraint.
Ooh,
Restraint. Be strong. Be
it
strong.
looks
Molly,
so
be strong.
smooth.
It does.
It is very smooth.
There's more than enough there for the four of us. If we could just share.
We could share it.
I have kept this.
Don't forget social distancing, Mark. Can't we come round? Where do you live?
No,
I'll start at one end and you start at the other, and it'll be like Lady and the Tramp. Please, please let me eat.
Guys,
we could snap it in two and duel with it.
Please, if you can get through this, then you will be cured. I promise you. Confrontation of your demons is the first step to slaying them. Okay? Confrontation of your
concentrate, Al.
Concentrate, guys. Concentrate. Look at the temptation. Okay? I am a
strong
independent
tissue.
No.
Non-cardboard eating
person.
Woman. I'm a woman.
You are
That's
a woman.
important to my identity. I want to eat
Absolutely.
it so much.
Yes. I do not need this giant,
delicious,
scrumptious, cardboard delicacy.
But it looks so good. Oh, if I could only get my hands on it. Oh,
there's three of us and one of him. We could just take it.
Let's do it.
Let's take it.
No, stay back.
Stand up, Steve.
I will hit you. No.
Si, if we get it, you can put your ability.
I failed. This is support group. No.
I got it. I got it. It's the best day of
Where did it go? Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah, I wasn't stopping.
I hit the light bulb with it.
Well done.
I failed, but that's okay.
That's okay. They were too passionate for you.
Is that us, or is it all over?
We are done.
Too bad. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on our first Improvised Head live stream. Sorry it went a little bit longer than we intended, but these things happen. Thanks to the aubergine, of course. This is the part where I have to say thank you to our special guest, and there'll be no applause, but we can applaud and make it a little bit better.
I got this.
Our good friend Mark Lubienski-Steele.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Nothing, just tumbleweed. And our good friend Molly Stapleton. Always good improv dresses as well, I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking about Sai.
Yes, it's
One of this is really happening.
Oh, I wish.
I think it says one of this. And huge thanks to our wonderful host, as ever, Debbie Atwell, for keeping us all in order.
It's down there to me. I don't know.
And of course, thanks to my long-suffering comedy wife, Mr. Sai Henty. We hope you've had a good time. And massive thanks to all of you who watched. If you enjoyed it, leave some comments. Follow us on Facebook. Tell people. I think it'd be quite good to do it again. So we'll see how it goes. And thank you so much for the people who donated. Yeah, if anyone wants to do that, the link will be up. I think someone asked me where the link was, so we'll do that. But yeah, thank you so much. Have an amazing week until we see you again. Lots of love from the Electric Head and friends. Goodbye.